Okay, welcome along. Now, any of you that follow the channel will know that really at heart I'm a V-twin Ducati man. As impressive as the V4 is, I'm all about the V-twins. However, this SP, or these SPs in general, have really caught my eye. I think Ducati have done an absolutely superb job. I love the colourway on this. I think the black looks really, really good on the bike with the brushed aluminium tank, the carbon wheels, the dry clutch, the whole sort of spec of this bike I find really, really appealing, to the point where I even considered buying this for myself. But due to my lack of self-control, I think it's smart for me to try and avoid riding bikes that are this fast on the road. And besides, this is such a collectible machine. It probably is not a good idea to put miles on it, let's say. Now, anyway, this brings me on to this particular machine. I wanted to share it with you because this is a really, really interesting bike. It's not just an SP, this is a pre-production SP. So on the top of the yoke here, where it would normally have the number, it's got Panigale V4SP number X. Now, Ducati always build a couple of sort of pre-production bikes for either use for the press, display bikes, catalogue shop bikes, things like that. And this is one of those. There's reputed to be two X-Bike V4SPs, and the other one was the one that got used for all the track work, and this did all the static shots and was actually the sort of bike that they used at the launch for display. So this is a 0 miles pre-production prototype V4SP, which makes it pretty much unique. So as a collector, it's a little bit of a dream, because it's not very often you get sort of unique Ducatis come along, especially more modern stuff like this. So I think the looks of it are absolutely stunning, and it's with the X top yoke pre-production. It's a very, very nice bike to put into any collection of Ducatis at any level. Now, the SP is quite a clever bike. Ducati claim that actually for a track day enthusiast, this is a better bike than an R, because it doesn't have to be homologated for World Superbikes. They actually use the 1100cc engine in this, so it's got a much bigger torque curve, which makes it easier to ride on track. You get more roll on out the turns and things like that. You don't have to keep it quite as pinned all the time. So these make a claim 214 horsepower, which is more than enough for anybody at any level, and they're 173 kilograms dry, which, you know, I mean, just those two figures alone are incredible. Like I say, they put the dry clutch in for track use, 520 chain. It's got the Ducati standard GPS data logger in there, and then it uses the same O-lins that you find on the V4S. So I just think it's a really, really good package, cheaper than the R, and it's got the unique sort of paint on it, and you know, it's an alternative from red. And I just think what a great machine all round. You know, if you're a hardcore track day enthusiast or a Ducati collector, this is a really, really lovely package for somebody. And I just think it's one of my favourite bikes Ducati have produced in a long time. It's just nice to see something different, something outside the red, something that they've put a little bit of thought into. I think the carbon wheels are absolutely stunning, and they help on track as well with the sort of lack of rotating mass, so the bike turns quicker, and bits and bobs like that. You know, I think this is, for me, obviously they've done the Superleggera, which has got everything on it, but I think for my taste, it's a little bit in your face, and obviously it's got a whopping great price tag. And so for what this comes in at, sort of around 30,000–35,000, depends, you know, spec, mileage, bits, various ones around. It's a hell of a machine for the money, and like I say, absolutely stunning. I'll grab the camera as usual, show you the top yoke, which is the interesting part about this bike. See if we can get a close-up of the carbon wheels and the sort of unique bits. The brushed aluminium tank is a lovely thing, and you've got sort of an Alcantara saddle and things like that. Just, you know, some lovely, unique, nice little touches on these, and which just make it a very, very desirable bike, I think. Okay, so we'll start off down the back here with these absolutely stunning rims. I think these are made by BST for Ducati off the top of my head. and I just think they're a beautiful wheel, really, really nicely put together. Nice little carbon extras in the heel guards, clutch cover, the rear huggers carbon too, and you know, you come down the front here, you've got carbon front mudguard, you've got the nice Brembos, a lovely carbon front wheel under the back there, carbon wings, and if I get in the right light, hopefully you can see the sort of raw brushed aluminium tank on this, which is really lovely. Sort of nice Rizoma filler cap on the top there. But if we can get in and you can see it, there we go. V4SP number X, which is just makes this that little bit more special and unique over and above your normal V4SP.